negative 5 points.
I was told to announce to remind everyone these are not traditional Certamen questions. Sometimes they might have little hooks in there and tricks, and if you hyperbuzz, you might miss the actual question because you don't even know what it is. So be careful about that. Also, we were told that if the answer is not on this piece of paper, I'm not taking it tough. Topic 1. Welcome to the 2014 World Series of Certamen. Please remember to have fun, and hey, don't take yourself so seriously. So that we make sure not to freak out about the competition, please pay homage to the 2013 WSOC champions team name and say in Latin, A3.
Modo est ludus.
Sorry, I can't take that. I'll finish that question. Say in Latin, it's just B4. Not on here either, so no. It's just a game. Welcome to 2014 World Series. Fun and hey, don't take yourself so seriously. So that we made sure to not freak out about the competition, please pay homage to the 2013 World Series of Certamen champions team name and say in Latin, it's just a game. C4.
Ludus solus est?
They were wanting lucem or Certamen for game. That's where y'all get messages.
Okay.
Challenge! We're not challenging.
Thank you.
We're the ones.
No.
The SDL, we run.
Personally, I'm disappointed I like this bonus question, so but y'all don't get here.
Oh. Can you read it from us anyway?
Just
for Ruby?
Number 2. What man, while Edal accused his colleague Scamtinius Capitolinus of improper behavior toward a family member, a case that catapulted him to the consulship of 222 BC? A4.
Marcus Claudius Marcellus.
That is correct. And your bonus question. Marcellus's consular colleague was Gnaeus Cornelius Scipio Paulus. What did this man's cognomen Paulus indicate about him?
You should know this one,
Bald is correct. So 15 points, toss of 2 to team A. Here, just one toss up. Or one bonus, yeah. All right, toss of 3 for anybody. From what Latin adjective, with what meaning do we derive laureate? B3.
Optus fitting.
Optus fitting is correct. Woo! Couple and adaptable were the other 2 words.
Yeah. Over here.
Your bonus question. From what Latin verb does obtuse trace itself back to?
Audifiscor.
Audifiscor is correct. 15 points,
got 'em.
toss of 3 for team B.
I only teach it.
Toss of 4. What text best preserved on the B2? Res gesta is correct. Your bonus question. About what tragedy written by the emperor did Augustus joke that his hero had died, not by the sword of Sophocles his hero had, but by the erasing sponge? About what tragedy written by the emperor did Augustus joke that his hero had died, not by the sword as Sophocles his hero had, but by the erasing sponge? I'm going to need an answer.
I defer to
Atreus. Wait, give it to the audience. Audience.
It doesn't work like that.
Lifeline.
I'll let you try.
Ajax.
Ajax is correct. So 10 points for Team B, and let's go ahead and give 1 point to Team A.
Yay! I think all.
Keep
Rest.
Am I touching you?
Rem Acu Tetigisti.
Toss up 5. Who was born at dawn by noon had invented the B4? Hermes is correct. Your bonus question. Sorry, the rest of the question was, who was born at dawn by noon and invented the lyre by evening stolen his brother Apollo's cattle and all for his own critical cushions and resources? The bonus question. When Apollo found the culprit, with what dismal fate did Apollo threaten the baby Hermes if he did not confess to the theft?
Oh, yeah. We throw him into Tartarus.
Can you be more specific?
Apollo would throw Hermes into Tartarus.
Can you be more specific?
If he didn't return.
If he doesn't tell him that, he was going to throw him and he would never, he would never get out.
And he would never come out. Come on.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay,
What did you need?
He was going to be responsible for ruling over all the babies' days. The king of the babies.
King of the
Let's subtract 2 points for Team C for dead baby jokes.
Cool guys.
After 5, our score is?
After 5, Team A has 16 points, Team B has 35 points, and Team C has negative 2
There's a cheering section.
They could move together.
Toss-up 6. Who in ancient Rome might you hear say the following? Sum Roman B2.
Citizen.
I will accept that.
Really?
The rest of the question was, the whole quote was Sum Romanus. I was told to accept pretty much anything. Your bonus question. Who in ancient Rome might you hear say the following? Sum Familia.
It's a two.
My signature.
Say one more.
Lady is correct. I will tell you that there was a note here to award extra points if you try to justify someone else like a female person.
Oh,
Just
just
the best time.
I said my
So,
signature. I said my signature.
toss-up 7. What do the following nouns all have in common? Lease. D3.
They are your essence.
Sorry, that is not correct. Go ahead and finish this for everyone else. Lease, Reus, Hetator, and Basilica. A1. You have to do it the courts is correct.
Then.
I also was told to accept that they are all Latin words.
My next guess.
Your bonus question. Define the first 2 of these nouns, that is the harder ones.
Lease and what?
Reus,
Lease is a law. No, it's not lease. It's actually court case, right? Break.
Court case and defendant.
court case and defendant, that is correct. 15 points on toss-up 7 for Team A.
Well, it's your own dang fault. You subtracted the points.
Joke. Toss-up A. In some stories, Helen is not the child of Leda, but a goddess. A3.
Nemesis.
Nemesis is correct, but a goddess is herself confused with Zeus advances named as goddess. Your bonus question. While in Troy, what action did Helen take to reveal any treachery that might be hidden in the Trojan horse?
Walks around the Trojan horse and introduces soldiers, wives of the soldiers inside.
That is correct. He imitates the wives of the soldiers inside. 15 15 points to toss-up A. Number 9, or toss-up 9. I wish they wrote toss-up there. Toss-up 9, say Latin. The weather in Georgia has been rather nice. B3.
Tempestas in Georgia. Who it placidior.
That's not here, so I'm not taking it. A1.
Tempestas. In Georgia.
Also not the one that's on C4.
Tempestas in Georgia. Fruit. Lemonior.
The words that are given me to choose from is Calidior, Lapidior, and Mundior.
But you know I'm right.
I like your answer, but we're told only to take what's on
I
here.
can write it if you want. Give me brownie points. Brownie points. Brownie points.
Did you bring brownies?
I love you.
We have M&M's.
Yeah, we have M&M's and Cheetos.
Subtract a point of Team Bean for talking about brownies and not providing with them.
We have
M&M's and
M&M's and Cheetos.
M&M's and Cheetos.
Are you ready?
Just the M&M's.
Thank you.
All right.
Go ahead and give them 4 points. I missed dinner getting ready for this. All right. Toss-up 10. When recognized, perform the following command. Sergey et simulans te ludere in mundano B3. That is correct. It specifically says, et simula unum a adversarius te cacitravisse. So player stands and acts as if a World Cup player has been fouled. Your bonus. Responde anglicae. Quis lusor in mundano populo est notissimus adversariis mordendis.
Please repeat. We said, did you say English?
Yes. Well, please repeat.
Just the first.
Responde anglicae.
Okay.
Suarez is correct.
I'm pretty sure.
Come on, Pete.
Can we get points for
Yeah,
giving me
yeah.
the idea for this question? I'm one of the ones who wrote it.
Come to the fight.
Then why
Okay.
would
Give them credit because they keep asking and they're going.
Oh, it gets worse.
All right, and the score after 10.
Score after 10.
Here's the one.
All right, at the end of 10, Team A has 65, Team B has 49, and Team C has 54.
We got those topics, so we have 64.
They're arguing with you? That's not right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
we were sitting.
Please don't take any points.
I know that. You know, have fun time.
Go on.
We're trying to have fun.
Sorry. Are we?
They're actually keeping track of it.
Categories and signal very subtly. Signal very
We
subtly.
got this, guys. We got
All
this.
right, the correct score at the end of 10 is Team A has 50, Team B has 64, and Team C has 65.
Thanks, guys.
All right, moving on. Toss up 11 for any player. What Roman author composed philosophical B2?
Seneca the Younger.
Seneca the Younger is correct.
Why?
Dei beneficiis, Dei clementia, and epistulae morales ad lucilium.
Okay, now.
Day hysterical already.
Morning.
Your bonus question. Seneca was also a prolific playwright. Name any two of Seneca's tragedies.
Oh, tragedies? Okay, Medea and Octavia.
I have a question.
I have an idea, I do not have Octavia.
Okay.
I have a question.
So, no points on that.
Can we steal again?
Yeah, go ahead, give me another one.
Diastasis.
Yes, Thyestes is one. Actually, let's go ahead and make this fair. 2 points for you, 2 points for them.
Thank you.
You got one?
They got 5 points.
The list that was provided to me is the Hercules Range, Troides, Poinesiae, Medea, Phaedra, Oedipus, Agamemnon, Thyestes, and possibly the Hercules Oetius.
No, it's not.
All right. Toss of 12 for anybody. Probably not Team C. What work of Virgil, based on the Pastoral? B2. Eclogues is correct. No one on your side.
Sun in your eyes.
Your bonus question.
How'd you guys not get
Which of the eclogues featured two shepherds mourning their deceased friend, Daphnis, and trying to achieve worldly fame for him through their poetry?
4.
That your answer?
Yes.
Sorry, the answer is fifth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have really.
that? Who goes told that?
Yes, honestly.
He
But it's okay.
He needs more.
But it's
He needs
okay.
more.
Just eat more M&Ms.
Yeah, Cheetos. Cheetos.
You need cherry Cokes.
Kids, go get some lasagna.
Well, Andre, good.
Donuts?
You need to drink what you have.
Toss up 13. There's a note here. Credit for the following question idea must be given to Arjun. I don't know his last name. Starts with a G.
Arjun.
He's from Virginia.
And it goes on to say it's the one good idea that he's ever had. So well done, Arjun. That's what it says right there. All right. This toss-up question will combine the Latin language with the equally classy Pig Latin language. For example, if the answer to a question is Zeus, you would need to answer Usze. Espondere, atinele, isque, euste, omanusre, urusque, este, alterisque, ectife.
Repeat the question.
Like 5 times.
Espondere, atinele, isque, euste, omanusre, urusque, eiste, alterisque, ectife. B3.
Estale.
Sorry, Estale is incorrect. I have read it twice.
Read it again.
He reads so well.
C3.
Hey, you said.
Can you be more specific?
I don't know.
Not. No one from A? All right. We were looking for Okenuswe.
That hurts.
Someone translate. And then translate.
All right. Okay, so responde Latine Quis Deus Romanus curus Deis alteris fecit.
Okay.
Yeah, now makes it full. The bonus was to describe his deformity in Pig Latin.
Game way.
Oh, sorry, Latin Pig Latin.
How Deus play? How display?
Toss up 14. For the following question, we need 4 volunteers from the audience. Let's see. Green shirt, that's what I'm being told. And purple hair. Oh, not you.
I like your hair, guys.
Okay. I need all 4 of you right here. Facing this way.
I'm going to punch you in the face very hard.
For the following question, we need 4 volunteers. We have. When I count to 3, each of our volunteers will reveal the information that they are holding until they'll turn around and face you. For this toss-up, when recognized, approach the volunteers and put them in the correct order. You may not talk to the volunteers, but feel free to manhandle them. 1.
Touching?
What's this? Oh, sorry, you cannot talk to them, but you may manhandle them. 1, 2, 3. You too. I'm gonna get No, it's not. After you walked away. No, it's not right. Who do we have a team C? C1!
Why did that actually do?
They're in order by their last name alphabetically.
The helpers.
Does it say? Did it specify? Because I don't think it does.
Is it okay?
But
That's not it.
Give it to him.
I'll give you 5 points for that.
Goes Santinum, hold up, goes Santinum, and then it goes here to Alpha Bottom. Wait, wait, wait.
No.
It should have been the Battle of Centinum, the Battle of Lake Vatimos, the Battle of Heraclea, and the Battle of Macedonia. In order them off for volunteers. All right. Toss-up 15. Differentiate in meaning between the Latin words pepina and pipi. B3.
Urine. And small feather. Irrespective.
Sorry, that is incorrect. I'll finish reading this question for everyone else. And PP2. Or, if you have been a disciplined Certamen player and not spaz buzzed on a question, you may now earn 10 points for your team by differentiating a meaning between woolnoose and wolftooth. A1.
Woolnoose is wound and woltooth is face.
That is correct.
What was the end of the first one?
I think those are Latin words.
Would anyone like to go ahead and tell them what the definition for pepina and pipito are? Pipito.
Pipito is to continue to chirp.
Yeah, pipito is to chirp.
Pepina, is that popina or pepina?
Pipina, P-I-P-I-N-N-A.
Like a little sparrow, a little bird?
It is a pina. We'll go ahead and give you 2 points for that. Your bonus question.
Also, it is a little
Differentiate between the Latin words Duquesne and Dequiens. Duquesne, D-U-C, long E, N, long I. And Dequiens, D-E-C-I, long E, N, S.
So Katie is 500.
Duquesne is 5, 200, 200 each, 200 at a time. And Dequiens is 10 times. 5 points there, so that's 15 points on toss-up 15 for Team A and 2 points for Team B. And our score after 15?
Score after 15. Team A has 67 points. Team B has 88 points. And Team C has a grand total of 4 points.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Is it really a birthday?
How old am I?
28.
All right.
Toss-up 16. What line soothsayer? B2. Reese's is incorrect. A3.
Phineas.
Is correct. All right. This gives you an option of 1 of 2 bonus questions. You may choose to take the easy bonus question and only receive 2 points, or you may choose the hard bonus question and get 8 points. But you must tell me which one you choose before I read the questions.
Too easy.
Hard for 8 points, and your question is, what loyal vassal of Phineas, who cared for the prophet while the Harpies attacked, lived such a hard life that he grew poorer the harder he worked because a hamadryad cursed him and his family for chopping down a tree?
lost money.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your answer.
The American people.
And, yeah, okay. Sure, try it. Varieties is correct. 2 more points for Team B.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Failed you.
You could have been hard.
I think it's a Thomas.
All right, next question. Toss at 17 for anybody. Since the introduction of the Certamen Hall of Fame, 6 states have had players enshrined. Name any. B2.
Massachusetts, Florida, Wisconsin, Ohio.
Sorry, that's incorrect. A3.
Virginia, Ohio, Florida, Massachusetts, and Wisconsin.
Also incorrect. C1.
Massachusetts, Florida, Texas, Ohio, and Georgia.
Also incorrect. You had to name 5 of the 6. The 6 that you could choose from: Florida, Massachusetts, Ohio, Tennessee, Texas, and Virginia. Toss up 18. It's dramatic interpretation and Certamen time. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read once. Then, when recognized, stand and act out the scene in a way that the moderator is satisfied.
Excuse us.
The more dramatic your interpretation, the more likely you are to receive points. Dixit et ignotas animum dimitit in artes naturumque nova, nam ponet in ordine penas ad minima quietas, quam reviore sequenti, ut plivo crevisse putes. A3.
I'm in a maze. Oh, feathers from the sky. Let me pick the long ones, then the short ones, then the long ones, and the short ones, and the long ones, and the short ones, as if it were growing to a feather. Let me tie it with string and put it into wax. And now let me put it upon my head. Dear time, the same flame to the mill, and me and leader seeks away.
Let's go ahead and we'll give you the 10 points for the toss-up there. However, I am going to subtract 2 because that was a lot like consultation.
My child.
Oh, it's just pork.
My poo bear.
It's okay, it's okay. You can handle the bonus
I'm a
question.
father, no longer a father.
Bonus is built in the bonus.
I did this
Your bonus. When recognized, stand and act out the scene in a way that the moderator is satisfied. The more dramatic your interpretation, the more likely you are to receive points. Omnia debemur vobis, halumque morati, serius ad citius sedem, properamus ad unum, tendimus huc omnes haec est domus ultima, vosque humani generis longissima regna tenetis. Omnia debemur vobis, halumque morati, serius ad citius sedem, properamus ad unam, tendimus huc omnes haec est domus ultima, vosque humani generis longissima regna tenetis. I'm going to need to see you do something.
Rather late, I need to hurry to somebody on the.
Well, that is nothing.
There's one down the wall.
The room is coming right here.
Would you like to try this deal? What we were looking for is that a player must stand and act like Orpheus, begging Pluto to release Eurydice.
Oh.
So, no bonus points. Toss-up 19. What hero was taught fencing by A3? Heracles is correct. Your bonus question. While serving as a slave in Lydia to Queen Omphale, what effeminate skill, besides dressing like a woman and playing music, did Heracles have to learn and perform in order to please the queen?
Spinning wool.
Spinning wool is correct. 50 points to Team A. Score after 19?
After 19, Team A has 4 points.
Speak up.
Team B has 1 point, and Team C still has a grand total of 4.
Run.
Come back, come back.
Toss of 20. Give the first person plural, clue perfect, active, subjunctive of the Latin verb here cum be free.
Here come spectawism.
Sorry, that's incorrect. We will reset for A and C. A4. Too bad.
Here go sis.
No. Give the first person plural, clue perfect, active, subjunctive of the Latin verb here cum nalmigo. And I will call up C4.
Here comes now
Sorry. No, we call it the same moves is what we were looking for. Here cum nalmigo, the same moves. The most questions have letters for it.
Oh, wow.
20! So, at the end of 20, final score.